to all of you that could join us today and to all of you that will join us later. Welcome to Breathe in our virtual room that has the great gift of looking different every day, and yet we all managed to come in this virtual room that this challenge has created for us. So that was what I was trying to talk about just before we began. And it would be great, I was thinking, if we could use our time to begin our class today by kind of settling in what we can see within our inner eye of a virtual temple, if you will, or call it shala, which is a place where we practice our yoga, or call it your church if that works for you. So that virtual place where we all know that because we're all here right now, right this moment, we're connecting together. So we can just not only pretend, but actually go to that place within ourselves where we believe that we are connecting, doing this together. So if it works for you, go ahead and close your eyes. If you prefer to have your eyes open, that makes you feel safer or more comfortable, then open your eyes and allow your gaze to soften down towards the earth, allowing the muscles around the eyes to soften. And begin taking that attention inwards more and more, so that the more inwards you go, the more you know within yourself that we're all connecting, that we're all together. We pretend that we're so close to one another that we could almost hold each other's hands. And this is why we're here. This is why we're here, right now, to know that however physically away from one another we are still connected in essence. And so we're stepping into our place of practice. As we all know that yoga is union, so every time we remind ourselves that that is what we're practicing the union. That's when we feel that we're not alone, we're in this together, and we're learning to be in this together just one day at a time. So staying with your breath a few more moments, observing what sensations may be coming up, and just allowing yourself to be with it, knowing that in this place, right here, right now, we're all safe. With the certainty that whichever circumstances are happening right here for us, around the world, that this too shall pass. Excellent. Begin to bring more and more awareness now onto the breath. Notice if your breath is shallow, or you can allow yourself to soften again within your body, to let the breath find its way into the depth of your body. Nicely done. All right. So from here, let's go ahead and begin to open and blink the eyes until you're ready to open your eyes fully. Welcome to all of you that I hadn't managed to say hello. Let's go ahead, we're gonna have about 40 more minutes together. And just so you know, on the practical side, what I intend to do is that we'll take Shavasana like the very, very last minute, so that you're on your own time can stay in Shavasana as long as you would like. I'd like to do a breath work just before we step into Shavasana. And up to you to just stay there as long as you can. Let's go ahead and make our way over onto a tabletop. And from here, lengthen the spine, lengthen the back of the neck. And go ahead and tuck your toes under. Excellent. We're going to go back onto the heels for a moment, sitting on the heels. Now, if you prefer to sit on a block or a book that you may already have with you, you can go ahead and do that. We're tucking the toes under, sitting on the heels, hands onto the lap. With the inhale, we're going to arch the back. So feel like you're pulling your navel forward, tailbone back, chin up towards the skies. And on your exhale, lower the chin as close as you can toward your chest. Round your back a lot. And pretend that you're the one that you're on screen. So make it very deep so that it can be so clear what's happening within your body. The exhale is a rounding of your back. And the inhale is the arching. And let's do a couple of rounds more with your own breath. Make sure the chin comes close to the chest. And inhale. One last time, if we're rounding, maybe you're arching because you're going at your own breath pace. And let's make it back to center. Beautiful. Gonna bring both hands back down onto a tabletop just to tap the feet a few times. Let that go. Point your toes and make your way back onto the heels. I'm just going to turn over towards the camera so we can see one another. Inhaling the arms up and over the head. Go ahead and turn, twist over to your right and lower both arms down. So your right arm behind you and your left hand over to the side. Find your inhale again and come back to center, both arms up and over your head. And then on the exhale, go ahead and turn, twist, lower both hands down. Left arm behind you, right arm to the side. Let's do that a couple of more times. Inhale. And exhale, turn, twist, let all that go. Come back up, inhaling. And exhale, one last time here over to your left. Gonna inhale, bringing the arms up and over the head once again. And with your exhale, let's come back onto a tabletop, tapping those toes. Maybe for some of us, it's a little bit too intense. And one last time now. This time we're gonna keep the toes down, come onto your heels. So because we are in this time of new beginnings, the spring is right here with us right now. And not only the spring, what all these challenges presenting us is also facing new beginnings, new ways of doing things. So we want to work with our center. Gonna do a little bit of throat banda. We're gonna hold our breath for a few moments. So bringing the hands over to your lap, turn your palms over towards the skies. Relax the shoulders. We're gonna inhale through the nose, just 2/3 of the way, then hold it, lower the chin down toward your chest. Find a little bit of a double chin, and then bring your chin back up as you're still holding it. Go ahead and inhale the rest of your breath, and finally exhale. Jalandhara Bandha. Let's do this a couple of more times. Inhaling just 2/3 of the way. Hold it, lower the chin down to your chest. A little bit of a double chin. Release. Still holding your breath. Once you come back up, inhale the rest of your breath, the last third. Exhale fully. And one last one. Inhale just 2/3 of the way. Hold it. Lower the chin to your chest. Find your double chin here. Hold it. Bring the chin back up. Inhale one more time. And let it all go. Delicious. Turning your palms down towards the lap. We bring the hands together in front of the heart and open up the class from now on with the chant of Om. So you can join us or meet just afterwards. So let's all find a full exhale. And inhale for Om. Bowing down towards the center of the heart. Go ahead and release your hands down. Look up to open your eyes, making your way once again back onto a tabletop. Keep your toes tucked under. Walking the hands a little bit further away from the shoulders. Yeah. Go ahead and find an inhale here. Arch your back lightly. On the exhale, lift your knees. And then continue that exhale to make your way up to downward facing dog. Nicely done. Moving with the breath here a few times, rolling over onto a plank. Inhale. Exhale, just bend your knees, arch your back lightly. Continue with that same exhale to make your way back up to downward facing dog. And a few more times. Inhale, find your cobra spine onto your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Delicious. Exhale. Downward facing dog. 2 more times. Allow yourself to go at the pace of your breath. Inhale. And exhale. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. This time, stay here for a few moments on downward facing dog. Try to lengthen your spine. Walk your dog a few times. There you go. Yes. Stay here. Open your feet a little bit wider than you usually do in your downward facing dog. Take half a hand, bring closer to the feet. Inhale here. And on the exhale, take your right hand to the outer side of your left foot and turn and twist over to your left. Yes. Inhale, look forward again. Right hand will come down. And on your exhale, reach the left hand to the outer side of your right foot. Turn, twist over to your right. Beautiful. Inhale. Gonna look forward. Exhale, just walk your hands again a little bit further away to your more traditional stance on your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, look forward and bend your knees. And on your exhale, just start walking your feet over towards the top of your mat. Nicely done. Once you get there, go for a halfway uplift. And on your exhale, back down onto a forward fold. Let's do that a couple of more times. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhaling here, lengthen your spine. Stay here, bring your hands over onto your hip. And then come all the way up to standing for mountain pose. So let's find our way onto our mountain. And just moving over towards the front of the camera. Maybe your big toes are touching. Maybe your feet are parallel to one another. You're breathing onto your mountain, finding your grounding. Dropping the shoulders, but feeling the grounding from the ground up to the crown of the head. So we're going to be moving a lot with the breath. We're also going to be holding poses in this short practice that's going to go so fast, so that we can work with the dynamic and the holding and stay connected through the breath. Beautiful. Come onto the top of your mat. Reach the arms up and over your head. Inhale. Exhale, forward, out and down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, touch the ground and step your right foot back. Low, high lunge. Inhaling the arms up and over your head. Exhale, lower both hands down. We're going to step the left foot back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your knees. Come all the way down onto the ground. Inhale, cobra. And exhale through child's pose. Come up to downward facing dog. Full exhale there. Nicely done. Roll over onto a plank. This time listen on the exhale. Knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, once again, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Downward facing dog. Yeah. Next time, inhaling, left leg up and back. And on the exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Inhale, arms up and over the head. Exhale, hands down. With that exhale, step your right foot forward and then inhale. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, strong rooted legs. Arms up and over your head. Exhale, Samastitihi. Mountain pose. Take a full breath here, reconnecting to your center. Nicely done. Let's take the second side. Inhaling the arms up and over the head. Exhale, forward, out and down. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, listen, touch. And this time we're gonna step the left foot back. High lunge, inhaling arms up and over the head. Exhale, both hands down. Same exhale, step your right foot back to plank. Take an inhale on your plank. And on the exhale, knees or chaturanga, come all the way down. This time, cobra, maybe up dog. Exhale, roll over your toes for downward dog. Inhale, we're gonna roll over to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin onto the ground. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Roll over your toes. Downward dog. Yes. Inhaling your right leg up and back. And exhale, step your right foot forward. Settle. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, both hands down. Same exhale. Step. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, strong rooted legs. Arms up and over the head. Exhale, Samastitihi. Mountain pose again. Make your way over onto your mountain. Breathe yourself into the mountain pose. Begin to feel the heart beating. Maybe you're feeling also the warmth in and around you. A couple of breaths more, staying fully connected to the here and now. So every now and then, maybe what I suggest is that you stay connected to your movement. I know I'm here to guide you and I'm demoing, but ultimately we want you to follow your own movement. Start trusting that wherever way you're moving, it's all as it should be. Beautiful. All right, so if you're at the top of your mat, go ahead and turn over to the long side of your mat, opening your legs wide. Feet are gonna be somewhere parallel to one another. We're gonna turn, I'm gonna mirror you, so that should be your left foot, turning over onto the top of your mat, bend the knee and open your arms wide. Warrior two. Yeah, turning the gaze over to the tip of your fingers, and we're all about opening. We're all about feeling the settling of the lower body down, again grounding us. For a few more breaths, feel the space in between your shoulders. Nicely done. Press for one more exhale here. With the inhale, we're gonna straighten the left knee. Turn your left toes in. Now we're gonna turn the right toes over towards the top of the mat on that side and bend the right knee. Back to your warrior two. Turn your gaze over to the tip of your right fingers. Very nice. Feel yourself settling and open all that space. Feel the chest opening wide, freeing your shoulders, settling more and more. Yeah, find one more exhale. Feel the settling of the exhale. And with the inhale, you're gonna straighten your right knee. Nicely done. So we're just gonna cartwheel the hands over to the top of our mat and step that right foot back. Option here to stay on your plank or lower through chaturanga, maybe vinyasa. We stay on plank, some of us, and then we all meet in downward facing dog. Check if you're still good with your breath. Stay downward facing dog. Couple of breaths more. Reach your hips high up. Nicely done. All right, on our next inhale, back to moving with the breath. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhaling, we're gonna step the right foot forward. High lunge again. Inhaling, arms up and over the head. And exhale, bring your arms onto cactus. Nicely done. Inhale, Open your heart up towards the skies. And then on the exhale, chin down, round your back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay on that exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Nicely done. Lower both hands down to either side of your right foot. Yes. Now we're going to lower right, left knee down just to hover over the ground. And inhale, bring it back up. Look forward. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you're going to just kiss the ground. Bring it back up or keep it down. You decide. Left hand grounds. We turn twist over to the right and reach your right arm up. Yes. This is where we hold. We're coming from a dynamic movement. One more inhale here. All right, it's gonna get juicy. Lower the right hand down to the outer side of your right foot and step into the right leg for a standing splits. Head down, connect to your breath. Reach with that left foot. Nicely done. Inhale. Listen, on the exhale, we're gonna cross your left behind your right so that we can land the left knee onto the ground. Bring your sitting bones down. So again, I'll turn over towards the camera. And now because I am mirroring you, so we're most likely having the left knee pointing up towards the skies, right? Or the right knee pointing up towards the skies, left knee is down. Go ahead and gently hug with your left arm, your right knee. Bring your right hand behind you, inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to begin to turn, twist, over to the right. Keep your torso right there. Inhale. With the exhale, just going to bring the chin over to center. Nicely done. Beautiful. Inhale. On the exhale, bring the torso back to center as well. Yeah, so we're facing the top of the mat. I just have to face again, bring both hands down, step onto a plank and hold it there. We'll do one more inhale, and with the exhale, simply make our way back to downward facing dog. You're doing great. Okay, let's change sides. Inhaling, left leg up and back. Exhaling, step the left foot forward, in between your hands. Inhale, both arms up and over the head. Exhaling, bring your arms to cactus. Nicely done. Inhale, open your heart, look up. And exhale, round. Chin down. Inhale, open. And exhale. Think about your immune system, how much you're really going deep, creating all sorts of protection. Exhale, round. Bring the hands to the heart, inhale. And exhale, going to lower both hands down. Inhale, lengthen the back leg. And then on the exhale, lower the right knee, just hovering over the mat. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. And exhale, lower. Beautiful. One more time, inhale. Now we're either going to stay here or you're going to bring it down onto the mat if you prefer to be there. Right hand's going to ground itself. Turn, twist over to your left and bring your left arm up. Yes, go ahead and lengthen. How's the breath? One more. Inhale here. Yeah, remember, left hand this time to the outer side of your left foot. Slowly shifting over onto the left leg. Go ahead. Come onto your standing splits. Head down. Yes. Nicely done. Inhale here. On the exhale, you're going to cross that right leg behind the left and begin to bend the knees to make it all the way down onto the mat. Sitting bones are down. I'm just going to cross over here so I can mirror you. This time you have the left knee up towards the skies. And adjust, of course, at any point. Make it your practice. Our practice together for ourselves. Yes? All right, we're going to lightly hold the right hand onto the left knee, left hand back, inhale. And then with the exhale, we turn, twist to the left. Take a couple of breaths, feel the rotation. What's happening with the inners of the body. Now keep the torso as ease. Inhale. With your exhale, just the chin makes it back towards the front. Precious, that's a good way. Inhaling, exhaling now. The rest of the upper body follows back to center. Give yourself that one pause to feel. There you go. Hands back onto the mat. Step both feet back to plank. There we go again. And on the plank, we're going to lower both knees down. All fours. Open the knees wide. Point the toes. And come onto a child's pose. Yes. And are we going to lower the head down onto the mat maybe? Maybe some of us are going to bend the elbows, bringing the hands onto prayer to touch the back of the neck. Either way, it's all about lengthening your upper body. Giving into what is here and now. Letting the breath find its way back home. For one more breath. Beautiful. If your hands are in prayer or namaste, they're both going to come back down onto the ground. Yes, toes under. You're on forearms for a moment. Hands down, downward facing dog. Yes, take your time. Becoming really aware of how we're doing things now that we have the time, right? Excellent. So let's reach the right leg up and back and stack the hips. Yes, open your hips, bend the knee, point your toes. I'm saying hello to my elephant here, which I love so much. You can make a few circles from your ankles in both directions. And then with your inhale, bring yourself back to a three-legged dog. Reach. With your exhale, look forward and step the right foot forward. Very close to your right hand. Turn, pivot your left heel down. Warrior one. Reach your arms up and over the head. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, arms up and over the head. Warrior one. And exhale, just the upper body forward. Arms reach. Inhale, back up. Exhale one more time. Inhale, back up, hold. Warrior one. Exhale, hands to the heart. Should we go over onto warrior three? Go ahead. Shift the weight over onto your right leg. Step. And slowly. Don't lose the breath. Yeah, reach with your left leg. Lengthen the lumbar spine. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. Bring your left knee with you onto the inner side. I'm going to turn over to mirror you to the inner side of your thigh. Hold it here if you need to. Hands to the heart. Woo. Yeah. For three. There we go. Reach. Lengthen. Bring the hands to the heart. Yeah. Left knee in. And reach it all the way back again to that warrior three. And slowly we're going to lower the left foot to meet the right for forward fold. Woohoo! Is it nice and warm? Can you feel the liveliness of your movement? Excellent. All right. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, hands down. Take 2 big steps back onto a downward facing dog. Moving over onto the second side. Inhaling, left leg up and back. Exhale, go ahead and open your hips. Bend your knee and point your toes. Go for a few circles. In both directions. I have an issue with my left ankle. I have to tell you, it's like I don't know which direction is moving. Does that happen to you? Inhale, come back to your 3-legged dog. Look forward. Exhale, we're gonna step the left foot forward, close to your left hand and turn pivot your right heel down. For your 1. Yes. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhaling, arms up and over. And exhale, lean, reach, reach, reach as if you're gonna come through the camera. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, hands to the heart. Yes, there we go. Warrior 3. Slowly onto the ball of your foot, step. Find that grounding, lengthening, reaching. Slowly we're gonna bring that, and I'm just gonna change side. You're on your way to your tree pose. So it's your right leg coming up, maybe to the inner side of your thigh or under your knee. Hands to the heart. Reaching the arms. Maybe. All of these are suggestions. We're all in very different places every day. So be sweet, be gentle. Just notice the wisdom of the body. Hands to the heart. Bring that right knee in and begin to reach back. I don't have the space. Just gonna turn over. Gonna reach back again to that 3, warrior 3. Reach and lower. 5 foot down. Forward fold. Grasp your elbows. Let the head drop and sway from side to side. Let it all out. How's that? Yeah, a couple more times. Come back to center, release the arms so that you really let yourself go here on your forward fold. Gonna bring the hands over onto the shins to lengthen the spine. Inhale. Beautiful. We're gonna exhale, hands down to touch the ground, and let's step back to plank. Yes. On our plank, let's begin left hand down grounding, side plank, turning over so we can stand on the outer side of the left foot and reach your right arm up. Push the left hip up, high, high, high up. There you go. Go for a variation if you have one. Inhale and exhale, lower. Make it worth. Notice your way down there. Now we ground the right hand, turn onto the outer side of your right foot and maybe reach up. Any variation here again is all worth it for the sake of our own practice. Push the right hip up. Inhale, exhale, left hand down, center plank. You're doing great. Yeah, let's go ahead and come on to the forearms. Forearm plank. Nicely done. Widen your shoulder blades. And slowly come all the way down. Here we are. Point your toes and come all the way onto the ground. Rest. Pause. Take your time. If there's any time where we can actually acknowledge that we are not in a rush, it should be right now. So why not take advantage of it? So you're all the way down onto your belly. And with that, taking that time, now we're going to bring the hands by the sides of your chest. Point your elbows back. Press the top of the feet down as much as the pubic bone down. And inhale to roll over onto a cobra. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale. Exhale. Let it all out. One more time, inhale. Listen, on the exhale, just come halfway down and hover your hands, press the top of the feet down. Keep breathing. Couple of breaths more. Push the elbows back, hands down, roll all the way back down. Rest on one of your cheeks. Bring the arms over to the sides. I hope you can see me here. All right? Yes. We're going to have both feet together, interlacing the fingers behind the back for locust pose. Start reaching the hands back, away from the shoulders. Look forward. Legs up, chest and shoulders up. And don't worry too much about how high you go up. That's not important. We want to recognize the process that we're in. We want to find our breath. And maybe step a little bit down if the breath is not here with us. Now let's all come all the way down. Resting on your other cheek. Wiggle your hips. And now we're going to roll over onto the back. So you could stretch your right arm up and over. Press through your left hand. And roll over onto your back. Scoot yourself back into your mat. There you go. How are we on time? All right, so you're back onto your mat. Once again, I hope you can see me here. Legs are gonna go long. This is, if you will, a revolved locust, right? Gonna reach the arms up and over the head. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. All right, so now legs together, legs up, chest and shoulders up. Hold it here. Connect to your core and lengthen your arms. Yes, chin down to the chest. One more. Inhale and roll back down. Woohoo! So good. Yes, okay. That's it. That's it for the dynamic part of our practice. We've been connecting a lot to the throat chakra, to the throat band. Yeah, go ahead and bend your knees. Bring your hands onto a cactus pose. Press your pelvis down. Make it heavy. Connect to your navel. I'm going to do a few undulations. So go ahead and inhale. Slide your sacrum up towards the neck. And exhale, round the whole lower back as well. Once again on the inhale, slide your sacrum up towards the back of your neck. Arch your back and exhale. One more time, just continue, follow your breath. You feel the back of the shoulders pressing, and then we exhale. Continue, inhale. Oh, can you feel the length? Exhale, round. Oh, so good. These are more somatic movements. I'm going to stay with the sensory awareness of our experience here. I'm going to do 2 more rounds. Inhale. Maybe you can see that there's all this space. And then on the exhale, there's just no more space left. Beautiful. Take a moment here. Stretch your legs long. So we're transitioning through this Shavasana. Feel where you're at. I hope you're still here with me. We're going to be done in a few moments, so let's just make the best out of our time together. Still connecting to our virtual temple, our virtual studio, whichever way works for you, knowing that we're all here together. We bend the knees. Excellent. Have the toes slightly inwards, arms to the sides. And press through the four corners of the soles of the feet to reach all the way up. And then have the arms follow up and back. Nice. Exhale. Lower, round your back. Both arms come back down. And one more time. Inhale. Go all the way up, thighs up. Exhale, lower. Keep your arms down this time. Go ahead and reach all the way back up. And think of this as literally the bridge that you're creating between the soles of the feet, all the upper back of your body, the grounding through those parts of your body, touching the earth, and how you reach higher and higher up because of all that support that you have. Higher, higher, and release the arms. Maybe come onto the ball of the feet as you begin to roll back down. Let it all go, heels down. First, we're landing here. You can stretch your legs long for an experience through Shavasana, the pause. I want to relate every single pause to what this challenge the virus has brought to our lives. I think it's an amazing gift that one of my teachers, T.S. Little, he called it the collective pause. What an opportunity to know that we've all been given this opportunity all at once to pause and to see our lives from where we are with that perspective, and to grow and renew and to begin again. All the fantastic principles of a Shavasana. All right, so one more time, gonna bend the knees here, roll over onto your side, and come all the way up onto a sit. Yes, I know, I told you my room is super warm. I think it's about 85 degrees in here. I can't really tell you because my temperature in my house is in Celsius. But warmth is good. We're cleansing our bodies. All right, so find a comfortable seat. If you'd like to sit on a blanket, go ahead. You can also sit on your bolster. And so maybe if you joined us a little bit later, I was telling everyone that I'd like to finish up our class with today, alternate nostril breaths. And then after that, we'll move into Shavasana, but in respect of your time, I'm gonna leave you at the minute 45 or so. That doesn't mean that Shavasana is less important than any other pose. In fact, Shavasana is really, really important. So if you have the time and the willingness and the wish to stay in Shavasana for a longer time, please go ahead and do that. All right, so you're gonna bring both hands down. Take a moment there to ground yourself. And this time I'm not gonna mirror you, so we're all gonna use the right hand, which could look as if it's my left hand as I'm looking to you. We can either bend the index fingers and the middle fingers, or we can also go ahead and place them in between the eyebrows. Now we're gonna use the thumb and the ring finger, and the pinky finger comes along with us. All right, so let's go ahead and use the right thumb to place it by the right nostril, softly locking the right nostril. You can close your eyes and go ahead and inhale on your left nostril. As long as it's available to you, hold your breath then. With your ring finger, lock your left nostril. Now open the right and exhale. Let your exhale be longer than the inhale. We're gonna inhale on the right side. Hold, thumb locks the right nostril. Exhale on the left. Inhale, left nostril. Hold, ring finger locks to left, exhale on the right. Inhale right, hold, lock, exhale left.